Hey, welcome to Holistic Health Talk. Today we have a new guest. Wow, and she's international. Man, all the way from the Netherlands. We have healthy Talie. What part of the Netherlands are you in?
I am currently located in The Hague, um, city center. It is an international city where you can find all the municipalities buildings where actually the government work, and also the king also come there once a year to sign new laws for the country.
Man, we're going to get into an interview with her and find out about how she overcame some of her health issues and before she got into all this natural health stuff.
Thank you, Mac, for bringing me here tonight. I am really happy to be part of the show tonight. And actually, it started 2 years ago where I came from an internship in Canada and I was diagnosed with high blood pressure.
Wow.
And the doctor felt like it was all the tests that they ran, they felt like they don't understand why I have it because at such a young age, at that time I was 31 years old, and they thought like, yes, I am not supposed to have this type of condition.
Hmm.
And so I went to the doctor numerous times. We did several tests. I even had to walk around with a kind of operator on my arm just to check to see the pressure throughout the entire day and through the entire night. And yet they could not understand why I had this type of high blood pressure at that age. So eventually they prescribed me the pill, which I have to take every day, and they said I have to take it for the rest of my life. And I thought, oh, those kind of prescription is like for like really, really older people where you know that they cannot get help. So I decided to do my research to see, what is, because I myself didn't even know high blood pressure. I didn't know what it was about. So I start doing my own research to find out what it is and how can I can help myself in a natural way.
Oh, okay, good.
So this,
Okay,
yes,
good.
so
Go
this
ahead.
is how I began to do the research. I found so much information about things you can change in your life, the way you eat, exercising that will help lower your blood pressure, and even things that you can do that can remove the entire bring back your blood pressure to the normal level. So I was so amazed by it, and I thought, wow, I need to share this information with others as well. Maybe they are going through the same thing like me and they don't know what to do. So then I decided to create a YouTube channel, which where by the name I go as Healthy Tally. And on that channel, I share information about how to lower your blood pressure, things that you can eat, things that you can do to help you lower your blood pressure, and also it also help you live a healthier lifestyle.
Oh, okay. Well,
Um,
tell me this. I want to get more into how you, I guess, came about having this high blood pressure. What kind of diet and lifestyle was you living at the time? You say you was about 30. So what was your diet like?
Basically, I always used to have a balanced diet. I'm not someone who eat junk food every day. I would eat it once in a while,
Okay.
but looking back at everything, I realized that the moment that I left for my internship, I had a 6 month internship in Canada, and there I was working as a night auditor. And when you're working at night auditor, your whole cycle change, because now in the day you have to sleep, and in the evening you have to be awake and eating the food that you used to eat in the day. And so for me, during that time I didn't realize anything, I didn't notice anything, although I wasn't sleeping really well, because it's very difficult for me to sleep in the afternoon, in
Yeah.
the day even. So it was very difficult for me to sleep. So basically, I did 3 months of night audit in during my internship. Actually, like really minimum of sleep per day.
Hmm.
So, and also during that time, we were receiving food from the company where I did my internship, and it was mostly really unhealthy food. It was always something fried. And can you imagine at 2 o'clock in the morning you having dinner? Well, it was our dinner that time, and
Yeah.
you having like heavy food, meat, and all greasy food, fried food, like
Hmm.
there's not many time you have green on the plate. It was mostly fries or fried food, all kind of heavy food, and also sweets in the evening. I remember we always used to be having like cake. My favorite was like blueberry cake. I ate, I think, almost every night a
Okay.
slice. So
So you were working graveyard shift, huh? We call it.
exactly, yes. This was
And
my very first time I worked there in that shift
and this was in the Netherlands?
in Canada.
In Canada. Oh, okay. This was in Canada. So a Canadian
Yeah.
company.
Yes.
Oh,
So, mhm.
so they was giving you all this greasy food. It kind of sounds like some of the food. I don't know. Some Asian countries eat a lot of fried foods. I know and stuff.
Yeah,
That's what I
yeah.
kind of.
The staff food was not that much healthy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and for me, I didn't think it was a big deal. I had a lot of headaches. My eyes was always red, and I thought like, yeah, I just have headaches because I'm not sleeping properly. So I never pay attention to it, and it was a small town, and there was not really like doctors when I think after a month I couldn't anymore. So I spoke to my manager about it, and it was like, yeah, they will try to see if they can change my shift, but my shift was never changed.
Mm,
And yeah, I thought, yeah, it's just okay. There's nothing wrong about it. So when I really couldn't anymore, like the very last weeks of the 3 months, we went to a house doctor or
yeah.
someone who's a doctor, and he lives nearby, and he took my pressure, and then he was like, whoa, this is like way high. Like the numbers were so high.
Yeah.
Like he said he never see this before, both
Mm,
numbers so high. You have to go immediately to the doctor and find out what you can do. And then he was
mm,
asking me a lot of questions like how I sleep, what am I eating, and I told him, and he was like, yes, those are the things. That's sleeping already is number one. You need to sleep, and you're not sleeping.
yeah.
And then what you're eating, the time that you're eating it. And so I was like, wow. And then I said, okay, I'm gonna try to eat less of this kind of food. I tried to go to the gym as well, but the sleeping was still a problem because I just can't sleep in the afternoon, and I still had to do the night shift.
Yeah.
So I complained one more time to my manager about it. Basically, eventually, after the 3 months, they switched me to another department, and then there I was able to sleep much better, go back to my same rhythm. So when I moved back here to the Netherlands, and I thought I'm gonna go to the doctor because the doctor over there told me you have to go and check up everything to see what they can do because it's not normal.
Yeah.
So, but when I came back here, I had to finish off my school. I was supposed to graduate from college. And yes, my mind wasn't even on that because I didn't have any more headaches. So I just thought like it was okay. So I didn't do anything about it until the headaches start back again. And when the headaches start is like I have it for like the entire day, like
Wow.
so painful, like a migraine
And when you say
the
back
entire
there,
day.
you mean when you left Canada and came back to the Netherlands?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, I know. I can attest to, doing graveyard because you said you only did it 3 months. It was 3 months?
Yes.
Yeah, I worked graveyard for probably way over 5 years. I mean, I
Wow.
used to work as a security guard, and
Okay.
mostly I worked the graveyard shift. And actually, I kind of like the graveyard shift. And that's still why today I can easily stay up till 12 midnight, 1 in the morning, even, here in the United States. I can stay up real late and it doesn't really bother me, but I know that's an imbalance, right? Because our
Yes,
circadian clock, it throws off their circadian clock. And that's something I did
exactly.
a lecture on, a seminar on not long ago. But,
Okay.
you know, being in that type of situation where you work graveyard, because I have relatives that do that too, and I was trying to help them to get them back on track. I say, even though you're working it, your body is out of balance. So it's certain
Yes.
things that you can do to get it back in balance. And I think it was my niece that was working like that. And I was telling her, for one thing, when you go to bed, you should wear a mask because I never used to wear a mask. But if you should wear a mask to make sure you have darkness,
Hmm.
complete darkness, and I have no electronics in my room, no phone, and I try not to have a clock that ticks. I have like an alarm clock, but I try not to have one that ticks because all of that will mess with your sleep pattern you know.
Mm.
And I'm sure you have some good things you're going to tell us about, but I just want to interject on that because graveyard, that's something I've done decades
Okay.
probably. Okay. So what was did you come up with, how you turned yourself around using the natural health and getting your diet back on track? Or were you working with like a naturopath or some holistic doctor?
Holistic term, I've only recently heard about it from another friend of mine that started a company. But basically, I think I was doing it, but I just didn't know the term.
Okay.
And because yes, because I really was looking for, a natural way to heal, whatever this I have,
Okay.
to help me balance it, bring it back to normal.
Yeah.
And so I started to look into yeah, natural products, natural teas, and anything that you can think of,
Okay.
and also reduce a lot of meat consumption, especially red meat.
Oh
I have
yeah.
not eaten that for I think maybe over a year already.
So you cut
And
down on your meat consumption. Is that what you're saying?
exactly. Yes,
Okay.
exactly. Because that is the number one cause of high blood pressure.
Okay.
Um, Besides not sleeping and the other stuff. But this is something like when it comes to eating, when it comes to food, this is something that we really have to remove from our plate. And if you could remove it completely, but yeah, cut it, because from our culture, we eat meat like, yeah, every day. Like
Yeah.
it's
Like
like if you
crazy.
don't have meat on your plate, it's not a proper meal.
Yeah. Yeah. That's American.
So
Same way.
yeah,
Standard
so
American
exactly.
diet
And
is
then
meat, meat, meat.
exactly. And I've watched several documents on meat as
Yeah.
well. I've watched there was even a document on Netflix,
Yeah.
and they take it down, I don't know why. And it was really talking about this doctor. He also does practice holistic, and he
Yeah.
also worked with patients who had high blood pressure.
Hmm.
And after cutting out the meat, the dairy products, exercise regularly, and there was like 2 3 people testifying that they no longer have to take the pill, everything is back to normal, and they're
Okay.
living like a healthy life.
Okay. So for
Yeah.
you, first you said you started working on your sleep pattern. You tried to get a different shift, but that wasn't happening, I guess, with your manager or your boss. And then after the sleep, you started cutting down the amount of meat that you ate.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
So after the meat, or I guess how long did it take you to cut down your consumption? And were you eating meat every day at the time or what?
Yes, it was very difficult at the beginning. I tried like a week without meat, and then I did like 2 days in the week with meat. So I actually make like a whole schedule of when I'm going to eat meat, and the rest of the week no meat. So instead I have fish or a vegetable kind of
Okay.
dish. and but it was very difficult. Up to today it's still difficult for me, but what I really cut out completely is red meat. So
Yeah.
I still eat sometimes like chicken breast and fillet, chicken fillet, and if I go to a party, if it's there, I eat it. But red meat, like burgers, something like that. That's why I was interested in the video that I saw for the vegan burger,
Oh,
the
okay.
mushroom burger. That yes, you
She
were
talk about the
explaining the
purple
one that I
burger.
saw, and I was like, yes,
Okay.
because I start to also look into vegan products, vegan
Yeah.
recipes as well. I've doing these things as well instead of meat dish. That's what I prepare, or fish dish. So that's
Okay.
the thing that I did. The first thing what I did was my eating habit that I changed.
So how long has it been, I guess, since you started trying to turn this around? How long has it been?
Yeah, it's gonna go to 3 years now.
3. Okay. And it took you how many years to completely stop eating the red meat?
Uh, I think one and a half.
1 year? Okay, that's about the same it took me. It took me about 2 years probably for
Oh,
red meat.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And so now you what? You eat fish and chicken, or what meats do you eat now?
Yes.
Fish and
Fish,
chicken?
fish, mostly fish. Yeah, mostly fish. Seafood dish and chicken sometimes.
Oh, okay. So you're what we call a pescatarian. Uh,
Yeah.
that's a well, pescatarians eat mostly fish or just
Fish.
fish
Yeah.
only.
Just fish.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm a pescatarian, but
Okay.
I'm a regimented pescatarian, and I'm a vegan raw foodie, which is I'm regimented because I only eat cold water fish, and I do not eat seafood. I do not eat any of the crustaceans and all of them other little creatures rolling around on the bottom of the ocean.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
yeah, I'm regimented. So I only eat cold water fish. I try to eat wild caught fish if possible. That's not always
Uh-huh.
possible, but I like wild caught, and I don't eat any other meat at all. I got rid of chicken some time ago, uh,
Mm-hmm.
but I say I'm a vegan raw foodie because I do make dishes and dip into raw food, vegan raw foods, which is just like uh, fruits or vegetable dishes that you make, or even different grains that you make. And
Okay.
yeah, and it's a raw dish. It's not any meat involved at all. So yeah, that's great. That's good. So keep evolving. That's the key is
Yes.
to keep evolving. I just actually wrote a newsletter on how to transition to the vegan lifestyle or vegetarian
Oh,
lifestyle
nice.
or pescatarian. So I'm gonna have to share that with you.
Um, After cutting down some of the meat, so I was looking into some natural ways of getting back to my healthy lifestyle. So what I would look for herbal teas as
Okay.
well. Take the plain green teas,
Green
the
tea?
plain green teas, fresh herbs, yes, so like bay leaves.
Okay, bay
Um,
leaf. Make a tea. What? I never drink any bay leaf tea. What? How does that taste?
yes, I saw I saw a recipe with bay leaf, ginger, and lemon, I think.
Oh, okay.
To
That
get
sounds good.
yeah,
The ginger and lemon, yeah, gotta be good.
yes, it's nice. It's really nice, very refreshing. And I also use fresh fruits as well, and I make smoothies with them as well. Fresh veggies, so a lot of green leaves, also spinach.
Green,
Um, yes, so I've
garlic.
actually changed my diet completely to I'm eating also less rice, more grain like couscous and quinoa.
Okay. Okay.
Also, so there's a lot of different things that I've been
Yeah.
trying and change as well through the
Yeah.
whole process.
Good.
And
Good.
like all the recipes that I've shared on my YouTube channel, everything that I've tried new and continue doing to help me maintain the blood pressure.
Okay.
And the last time I went to the doctor because I have to do 6 months checkup.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yes, it's been going good. It's slowing down every time. It's going lower and lower, coming back. It hasn't been stable
Great.
completely yet, but it is going down. It's not going
Okay.
up
Wow.
anymore.
Good.
Yes, it's not. So it's
That's great.
yeah. So it's not going up anymore.
Great. I'm over 20 years as a vegetarian, so I'm a little
Hmm.
seasoned, as they say, you know. Yeah, so I can give you some resources, but hey, I'm welcome to the community, welcome to the family, the vegetarian, vegan, pescatarian family.
Thank
Welcome
you.
to it, cause hey, it's many years ahead, and a lot of people do struggle and have problems, and that's what made me write my latest newsletter, because I joined a
Okay.
few groups. I'm with a couple of groups that are for uh, black vegan, vegetarian, pescatarian, and some of them are
Hmm.
just for any vegan or vegetarian. So I'm in a few of those groups, and I hear people talking about the struggles they have. They say, "Wow, what do y'all do when you get the cravings and when you want to eat some meat?" You know,
Yeah.
and I'm like, "Oh, okay, they still early in the game." So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
I'm way over 20 years, so we gonna have to stay connected and maybe share
Hmm.
resources. So
Yes, that would be really nice.
so tell us, give us our viewers some information on your social media, Healthy Tally, and your YouTube channel, and of course, I'll get some of that information from Tally to put in the description of this video. But
So yes, I first created the YouTube channel, and then later I created a Instagram page also under the same name, Healthy Tally. And on that I share mostly pictures, so post on my healthy recipes that I prepared, and some short clips of also recipes that I share as well, and some healthy tips. Also, you can find on that page as well. We also have a TikTok
okay,
account. We also have a TikTok account. We just opened it last year. So
okay,
that one doesn't have much information as the Instagram and the YouTube has.
okay,
And this year I was working, I'm actually currently working with a company in digital marketing. And I had the opportunity to create an assignment, creating a blog page. And I've also created a blog page on healthy eating where you can read about different recipes, different tips. I have 6 blogs on that page as well.
okay.
It's all connected as well to my channel, the things that I use and I eat for a healthier lifestyle.
Okay, well, let them know because you got healthy, and then how do you spell tally?
Talie.
Okay, that's healthy, Talie, tally. Because I
Yeah.
know sometimes
Yes.
people put a double L in there. Well,
Thank
anything you want
you.
to share with our audience before we go, healthy tally?
If anybody on this journey as well, trying to get fit, trying to be healthy, I know it's not easy, but the moment that you put your mind to it, you will see a great change. You will feel much better. Like everything from you feel better, your skin, your body, your energy, everything
Yeah.
changes. So I would definitely encourage anyone that would like to change their lifestyle into a better and a healthier lifestyle to go for it. And if you need some help, you need some tips, I'm here. Send me a DM, send me a message. I'm open for collaborations, I'm open for talks. Yes, just call me, Healthy Tally.
All right. And we'll have all that information in the description, y'all. So just check out the description and you'll be able to follow and connect with Healthy Tally. Well, hey, that's all we have today, folks. Thanks for watching Holistic Health Talk.